might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space.
The funding Family Means receives from United Way impacts our community in a number of ways. The numbers of people served are significant. Through our mental health services, we serve over 700 people. In our financial counseling, we serve over 180. And in the schools, we serve 400 to 500 kids each year. And in caregiver support, over 1,200 people are helped by our respite and coaching services. In addition to the numbers of people helped, it's important to note that the United Way makes it possible for us to see people without fees and to never have to turn people away. The best thing about working with Washington County East is Angie. Give where you live.
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you.
Funding from the United Way allows us to provide services to about 1,500 people in Washington County every single year. We've also seen a large increase in requests for parent education. As a result of that, we've just started a comprehensive parent education program that will help parents and kids get a handle on problems before they become big problems. Without United Way funding, we would not have been able to start our parent education program. That's the truth. So, give where you live.
Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down.
The funds we receive here at Courage Kenny Rehab Institute from the United Way affect our community in that we are providing services for people with disabilities. You know, they're receiving services from multiple nonprofit organizations, and United Way funds help us keep it affordable for them to exercise and keep up their health. Some of the trends in this community are more people with disabilities moving out to the community as the community becomes more accessible and hopefully as transportation improves. And we're here to, again, provide those services in the community where people live so they don't have to travel into the Twin Cities to get those services. Give where you live.
Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high to bring me down. Can't none bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
So right here in the Valley, we serve over 1,800 students in schools about violence prevention so that people know not only what abuse is and how to help one of their friends, but they also learn the skills for a healthy relationship. So it's prevention of family violence in the future. And then also 265 legal clients get help in their cases, getting orders for protection, getting safe, navigating that complicated court system so that they can leave and be safe. If we don't feel safe, we have a hard time focusing on our jobs, focusing on our education, helping to really be present for our kids. So we believe that if we can focus on really helping people be safe at home, where it's the most important, as well as in their community, at the job, all of those things, they're better able to meet their other needs.
Give where you live.
Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back.
kinds of needs that Valley Outreach addresses in our community. The first is short-term needs, and that can be when someone just needs a little help to get back on track after an illness or a job loss. The second piece that people don't realize is long-term needs, and that directly addresses a gap. Poverty in suburban communities like the St. Croix Valley and the Stillwater area is growing faster than that in urban areas, and that's something people don't realize we have here. The funds we receive from United Way support our three main programs. The first is our food shelf, which every year gives out enough food for 500,000 meals. Our clothing closet, which every month helps approximately 100 families find clothes so they can have confidence at work and at school. And finally, our emergency fund, which last year helped 272 households in this community stay on their feet financially with things like utility support, housing and rental deposits, and transportation costs. Give where you live.
Give where you live.
Give where you live.
Give where you live.
So, give where you live.
Clap along